Thank you for watching. I'm Claire. Let's talk about One Piece today too. Alright, so I've got this the latest comic book, and so the story takes place in Elbaf, and Luffy and his crew finally reach Elbaf, and where Luffy met Loki. So Loki is known as a cursed prince. He was captured for the crime killing of his father, King Harold, and is bound by sea-strong chains. And this means Loki is a devil fruit user, and although the type of devil fruit he has not been revealed yet. And in fact, it is said that Loki ate the legendary devil fruit. It seems that Shanks has come to visit Loki. What kind of relationship do Loki and Shanks have? Let's consider the conclusion based on their premise. Alright, so facts we know from the premise. Loki has been imprisoned in the underworld of Elba for the past 6 years. And the number 6 years reminds us of a significant event. 6 years ago, Shanks was first referred to as one of the 4 emperors. Loki's capture and Shanks' rise to the position of a 4 emperor occurred at the same time. In other words, Shanks became one of the 4 emperors by capturing Loki. There are 2 main ways to rise to prominence in the world of One Piece. One, defeat stronger opponents. Just like Luffy earned his position by defeating Kaido, or how Ace was recruited into the 7 warlords of the sea after defeating Hanafuda. 2. Provide something valuable to the government. Just like Blackbeard gained entry into the 7 warlords of the sea by offering Ace the head, or how Law joined by handing over 100 pirate heart. So Law was the 7 warlords of the sea. And Shanks might have achieved both of these and became one of the 4 emperors. 6 years ago, Shanks defeated Loki, the prince of Elbaf, who was gaining fame. The government has likely been fearful of the giant race and the country of Elbaf for a long time. A warning was issued by Saint Saturn about avoiding Elbaf. 100 years ago, Elbaf shook the world, and John Giant became the first giant marine. So the government's history with the giant is relatively recent. This means the government has never truly controlled Elbaf. By capturing the Prince of Elbaf, Shanks provided the government with something valuable. Loki's bounty has been revealed. His bounty is 2.6 billion, which indicates his strength. What stands out is that Luffy became one of the 4 emperors with a bounty of 3 billion. Blackbeard was around 2.2 billion when he was growing and expanding as a new power, and now his bounty is 3.996 billion. Luffy's rise to the 4 emperors level is marked somewhere between 2.2 billion and 4 billion. Mihawk has bounty of 3.590 billion around, but he seems to have refused the title of 4 emperor. And Buggy's bounty is 3.1 189 billion. The crocodiles is 1.965 billion, and doggy and bully are around 1.800 billion. The gap between the four emperors and these below them is significant. Now, Loki's bounty of 2.6 billion, being in the 20 billion range, makes sense as a four emperor level bounty, and Loki was likely a former four emperor. Whitebeard, Kaido, and Big Mom are all veterans with relatively older ages, and Shanks became one of the four emperors long after they did, so there must have been a predecessor to Shanks. That predecessor was likely Loki. Shanks defeated Loki and became a four emperor. And what is the Cursed Prince? Why is Loki called Cursed Prince? The reason is that he created unjust worlds. Even though his father, Harald, was killed, Geralt claims that Lord Harald is a shame to Elbaf, since Geralt, who seems to be a reasonable person and does not criticize Loki harshly, it suggests that King Harald's bad governance was likely oppressive. Elbaf might have its own legal system with punishment such as executions, and perhaps Loki used these laws to command the giant pirates and other giants. Elbaf is a warlike country, warland, where warriors can be freely mobilized under the law. One condition to become full emperor is having subordinates, pirates who are strong and numerous. Whitebeard had 43 pirate crews gathered under his own will, and Shanks has subordinates paying tribute, being so powerful that they even asked for protection money. Luffy has Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Buggy expanded through Buggy's Valley and has soldiers and escapees from Impel Down. Kaido and Big Mom ruled through fear and had a large number of subordinates, including members of the worst generation. Loki, however, likely commanded all of Elbaf's giants through unjust laws. Neptune once said, "All the laws are also curses." Jory, the pure giant, mentioned that when battles being in the village, they receive divine judgment. The gods protect those who are righteous and allow them to survive. Loki has declared himself a god. Therefore, he may have imitated the gods of Elbaf and used his control over war and laws to dominate battles. If Shanks' duel with Loki led to the capture of the Cursed Prince, it would mean that thanks to Shanks' victory, peace returned to Elbaf. Effectively, Elbaf is now under Shanks' control. If Shanks helped maintain peace in Elbaf, it's understandable that the next generation of children would look up to Shanks as a hero. Alright, thank you for watching today, and please make some comments if you would like. I'd be happy to read it. Alright, see you next time. Bye.